Okay, this is going to be a quick version of diameter, radius, finding the circumference. The circumference is the distance around the circle. Circumference is the distance around. It's like the perimeter for a circle. Okay, what is the circle's circumference? And we're using pi for diameter. So circumference equals diameter times pi. Now, the one thing to remember is you have to round to the nearest tenth. So I would take my diameter, substitute it in for the d. In this case, the diameter, which is the whole way across, a diameter is entirely across the circle. Okay, so I would take my calculator, do 4 times 3.14, and I have to round it to the nearest tenth. That says 12.56, but I have to round that to 12.6, and that's what I would put in the calculator. Okay, so these are something with a circle. Win is baking cookies. The radius of each circle is 2 centimeters. So here's the cookie. The radius is only 2. They want to know what the circumference is. Well, in order to find the circumference, I need the diameter. If the radius is 2, I multiply the radius times 2. So the radius, the diameter is actually 4. So I take 4 times 3.14, and we already did that one up there. We know it comes out to 12.56, which rounds to 12.6. Okay? Pocahontas sees a flying saucer. So flying saucer is round. The flying saucer, the diameter is 12 feet. So the whole way across is 12 feet. They want to know their circumference. So I'm going to take my diameter times pi, 3.14. I'm going to take my calculator, 12 times 3.14. That equals 37.68. We need to round to the nearest tenth, so it would become 37.7. Okay, a circle's radius is 7, and see, it gives us that right here. Well, the radius is 7, which means the diameter equals 7 times 2, so the diameter is 14. Now, to find the circumference, we take our diameter times 3.14. 3.14 times 14. So the circumference is 43.96. Now, this is a tough one. Okay, when I round this, I can't put a 10 in there. So this is what they call a double bump. Okay, so the 6 makes the 9 a 10. I can't do that. So my final answer is going to be 44. Okay, so I'm just going to do these next ones. You can watch. Diameter is 4. We already did one like this. 4 times 3.14. We already know that that rounds and becomes 12.6. Radius is 3. So I'm going to take my radius times 2 to equal 6. I'm going to take 6 times 3.14. 6 times 3.14. That equals 18.84, and it rounds to 18.8. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 3.14 is 31.4, and that would be my final answer. This is my radius times 2. My circumference equals that. So this is skill code. This is the circumference skill code, which I'll put on the video.